Bench testing a 1957 Cadillac headlight switch with the fog light option, serial number VQ01142026, rebuilt by TT Parts Rebuilding. Run-up test. Test number 1, tail and parking light operation. Test number 2, tail and headlight operation. Test number 3, dash lights set low to high. Test number 4, tail and fog light operation, from parking lights off. Test number 5, circuit breaker test. And test number 6, switch terminals insulated from ground. Using a fully charged battery, right now we're reporting 12.89 volts. During the run-up test, we're going to be boosting the battery. On the boost, we're showing about 14.16 volts. During the run-up test, also going to monitor the temperature of the rheostat. Right now we're at ambient, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Test number 1, tail and parking light operation. First position, have our tail and parking lights. And set our rheostat to mid-range for the dash lights. And off. Again, test number 1, tail and parking light operation. First position, have our tail, parking lights, and off. Test number 2, tail and headlight operation. First position, tail, parking lights. Second position, front parking lights come off, we have our headlights on. Back to first position, and off. Test number 3, dash lights set low to high. First position, our dash lights in mid-range. Let's set that to full and full bright. And go back to mid-range. We see we have a little increase in Fahrenheit in the rheostat temperature. Let's go to low. Let's sit there for a few minutes. See, we're at 87, 88. And the low position is where we'll get a little rise in temperature in the rheostat, which is normal. At 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's go to mid-range. A little less resistance. Stable at 93 degrees. Too bright. That's bright on the rheostat. And full bright right to the lock. That's the rheostat out of the circuit. That's full bright. This is our bright position at the tip of the rheostat. Back to mid-range. To low. To the off position. Second position, headlight position. Low position on the dash lights. Mid-range. To bright. Full bright. Back to mid-range. First position, and off. Test number 4, tail and fog light operation. Front parking lights off. First position, we have a second switch here. It's a fog light switch. Right now it's in the parking light position. I'm going to switch it to the fog lights. Front parking lights come off, fog light indication. Back to off to the park position. From parking lights come back on. This feature is only available in first position. Second position, fog lights are disconnected from the switch. The option is only available in first position. That's your first position, is your parking light position. You have the option between the front parking or the fog lights controlled by this fog light switch. parking, fog lights, and off. Test number 5, circuit breaker test. First position, Delco around the headlight switches had a circuit breaker built into the switch body. It's a bimetallic arm that connects the battery to the switch. In the event of an overheating of the switch or the wiring in the vehicle, this would cause the contact arm to expand and break the circuit between the battery and the headlight switch. To demonstrate that, we're going to demonstrate a simulation of the expansion, and we see we have a disconnect between the battery and the switch, protecting the vehicle battery, wiring, and the switch. On again, simulate expansion of the contact arm, disconnect. That feature is also available in second position, your headlight position. We're going to simulate expansion of the contact arm, and we see we have a disconnect between the battery and the switch. This protects the vehicle wiring and the switch. And on again, back to first position, and off. Test number 6, switch terminals insulated from ground. Using a standard 12-volt test light, we see we have continuity back to the battery at the switch chassis. I'm going to probe each one of the terminals on the switch body itself and the fog light switch. Demonstrate that switch terminals insulated from ground. First terminal is our brake light feed. We have no continuity back to the battery. Here's our parking light feed. No continuity back to the battery. Here's our tail light feed. We have no continuity back to the battery. Headlight, no continuity. Battery feed, no continuity. And dash light feed, no continuity. On the fog light switch, parking light, no continuity. Park light feed, no continuity. Fog light feed, no continuity. The only continuity we have back to the battery is at the switch chassis. This demonstrates that the switch terminals are insulated from ground.